Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's full of bright ideas and he works hard when he's excited about something, but he often loses steam if things get too tough or complicated. You'll hear him talk about big plans and creative solutions, and when he's interested, he can do really well in short bursts. He's more likely to daydream than to chase goals aggressively, and sometimes he leaves things unfinished.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he tends to pull away quietly rather than fight through the trouble. He's not someone who yells or makes a scene, but he sometimes gives up or disappears when problems show up. If you're hoping for someone who rolls up his sleeves and fixes things right away, he might not be that person.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
Most people at work will find him gentle and easy to be around because he doesn't pick fights or talk back harshly. He's not very polite in the usual way, so sometimes his words may come out too plain or blunt, but he won't shout or cause trouble. He prefers to avoid drama rather than get mixed up in it, so you won't see him arguing with coworkers.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he will likely feel genuinely happy for you. He's not the type to get jealous or feel threatened by your success. He may not express it with big speeches, but you'll feel his quiet pride and kindness.
What if you start earning more than him?
He is not the kind who will secretly resent you or try to bring you down if you earn more than him. In fact, he'll quietly appreciate your achievements and never make it a competition. Instead, he'll respect your hard work and do his best to be kind, even if he's struggling with his own worries.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He isn't very strict with routines or budgets, so he might let things slide and spend on what catches his eye, especially things that look good or feel special. He enjoys treating himself and others to nice experiences, but sometimes forgets to keep track of his spending. You might need to gently remind him to be more careful, especially for big or important expenses.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He enjoys nice things and might sometimes spend a bit more to add beauty or comfort to his life. But he's not out to fool anyone or put on a show. He isn't showy or trying to act richer than he really is. He just likes feeling good and sharing small joys. But he won't brag or lie about what he has.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is generous and caring, always willing to help out or share what he has, both in terms of money and support. If someone needs him, he'll be there with a warm heart, not counting every rupee or keeping score. He believes in kindness more than in saving every penny, so you'll find him open handed, sometimes even giving more than he should.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is generally open and straightforward about money, not the type to hide things or keep secrets. He may not be super organized with his finances, but he won't try to control you or act sneaky about what he earns or spends. If you ask him about costs or savings, he'll usually tell you honestly, even if it's a little messy or he has forgotten some details.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes that housework should be shared, not just your responsibility. He's caring and wants those around him to feel comfortable and supported, so you won't find him dumping chores on you while he relaxes. He respects partnership and will want both of you to work together to keep the home running smoothly.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely pitch in and help with chores and diapers, not just stand around and tell you what to do. When it comes to daily work, he cares about comfort and wants life to be happy for everyone at home. You won't find him acting like a boss or pretending to help while watching from the side. He'll actually get his hands dirty right alongside you.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He tries to understand your side and doesn't pick fights just to prove a point. He is gentle in disagreements and won't raise his voice or push back hard. Instead of arguing, he'll listen quietly, and even if he feels upset, he won't attack or blame you.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
Even when he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't lash out with hurtful words or aggressive actions. He isn't quick to lose his temper, and if something really bothers him, he's more likely to quietly step back or keep to himself instead of making a scene. His way of handling anger is soft, not rough.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he doesn't get angry quickly. He is usually calm and gentle even if things go wrong or there's stress at home. You don't have to worry about sudden outbursts or harsh fights with him.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when things go wrong. He's not the type to point fingers or make you feel guilty for mistakes that are his. Even if he feels a little hurt, he won't argue or blame you just to protect his pride.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He is caring and gentle, so he won't pressure or push you into anything you're not comfortable with. If you say stop or set a clear limit, he listens and backs off without complaint.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he doesn't take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has their own feelings and is gentle about it. He's more likely to give you space and care for your emotions rather than sulking or asking what's wrong with him.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He's not the type to use your secrets or intimate times against you. Even if there is a disagreement or hurt feelings later, he will keep those special moments private and safe.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is gentle and caring and doesn't go looking for attention from other women when he's in a relationship. He prefers deep connections and values emotional closeness. So he isn't easily distracted or tempted. You can trust that he would put real effort into keeping your bond strong and special.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he's not over possessive or the kind to act jealous, controlling, or always suspicious. He trusts you and gives you your freedom, not trying to keep tabs on your every move. He doesn't pick fights over small things or question where you are all the time.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. When he cares, it shows up as kindness and concern, not as trying to boss you around or limit your choices. He believes in giving support, not setting strict rules or making you feel small.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and doesn't expect you to carry all the responsibility by yourself. He wants the family to work together and shares the joys and challenges of raising children. Sometimes he may forget tasks or need your reminders, but he means well and will chip in when you need him.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and gentle instead of losing his temper. He doesn't yell or act harshly when things go wrong. Instead, he'll try to comfort them and help them understand what happened. His way is to be patient and kind, making sure the kids feel supported rather than scared.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you in your role as both a mother and as your own person. He values your happiness and understands that you have dreams and needs outside of family life. If you need his help at home so you can focus on your goals, he'll gladly step up and support you.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who will support your career now just to ask you to quit after you have a child. He genuinely values your happiness and wants you to grow, whether that's at work or at home. You don't have to worry about him changing his support or pulling back once children arrive.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. When he meets your family, he'll show genuine kindness and try to make them feel welcome and comfortable. Your parents will notice his gentle nature and his effort to build real bonds instead of just keeping up appearances. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and won't make things worse. He isn't quick to lose his temper or start arguments and prefers to keep peace whenever possible. He won't shout or make harsh comments and tries to avoid hurting anyone's feelings.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he's not the kind of man who is modern with you but expects you to suddenly become a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values sincerity and comfort over following old rules just to please others. He wants you to be happy both in private and in public and will respect your choices around family gatherings.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he'll quietly support you instead of staying out of it or siding with others. He may not make a big show, but he won't leave you feeling alone or let you face trouble by yourself. If family members are unfair, he'll stand by you, even if it means being quietly firm.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy in the sense that he always puts his mother first, even if you're right. While he deeply cares for his family, he understands the importance of your feelings and your partnership. You won't be left fighting alone. He wants your happiness and will stand with you when it really matters.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he will not share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values trust and respects your privacy, so you don't need to worry about your personal matters becoming family gossip. He understands which moments should stay between the two of you, and he won't use others to judge or side with him.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, this is why this guy scores B. Plus. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with him feels gentle, warm, and comfortable most days. He brings kindness, listens to your feelings, and enjoys sharing simple joys with you.